What up, y'all? It's Araneae Storm checking in for your weekly astrology. I know you're trying to get in, little man. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Hey, Papa. You want to say hello? You want to say hello, Papa? You ready to go to sleep? You sleepy? Okay. You want to lay down? You want to lay? You leave him alone. You leave him alone. Anyway, it's Araneae Storm checking in for your weekly astrology. I am so sorry I'm off this week, but we still gonna keep it at our week. Top of the week, top of the dome. I've just been really in a zone, very much so feeling more connected to my people and my ancestors and my intuition, and just trying to get right with myself. But collectively, I feel like, and I've seen, and there's been more conversations that are circling back around to one thing and one thing only, is that the fact that we're all connected. And right now, there has been, with all this upheaval and things that are going on in the world right now, there's division that is being created. And it's like, well, what really is division? What really, we keep hearing themes or seeing themes of divide and conquer, and people trying to find their position in the world. And I know I kind of talked about this last week, but what can I contribute to the world to make it progress? So we had conversations around that, and then we also have been having conversations that are, once again, kind of circling around, and they're not really going anywhere. It's just a lot of people talking, a lot of this North Node Gemini energy of a lot of things just being talked about, but we really don't know what's fact, what's real, what is not real. And I definitely, I did want to talk about the transits, but honestly, right now, at this point in time, I'm not really feeling explaining or going heavily deep into the transits itself. I'm just kind of tuning in, and I've been tuning into the energy that's been kind of surfacing and coming up for me, and what I've been feeling within the collective as well. I feel like this week, we have Mercury going into retrograde on Thursday, which at this time is tomorrow. We have the new moon eclipse, this Sunday. So there's a lot of this Cancerian Mercury in Cancer, this eclipse coming up, and when the moon is in its home sign, it's a very, very, very powerful moon. One of the most powerful moons that can possibly come around, ever. You know what I mean? Like, Cancerian energy is like the tidal wave. It is the tornado. It is the storm. So get ready for the storm, y'all. The storm is here. The storm is down. And a lot of things are having to be changed. A lot of things are having to be brought up out of the ground, up into the world, so we can realize it for what it is and continue to move. There are, what day is that? Is that Friday or... Yeah, Friday we have... I wanted to talk about this specifically after the retrograde into the actual new moon eclipse, because the Mars... So we have Mars in Pisces, and then we have Jupiter Capricorn, and then Jupiter is also going to be in a conjunction as well. And I just wanted to say that this Pluto energy and this Jupiter energy in Capricorn, y'all. Let me just be the first to say, if you haven't heard it already, or haven't heard themes of this already, pump your brakes. Pump your brakes. Capricorn and a Jupiter, you know, Jupiter and Capricorn is not really here for the Sagittarian moving and doing all these things. It's very, very restrictive on Capricorn. You know, whereas, you know, Sagittarius, like I say, wake up in the middle of the night and go at 5 o'clock in the morning and expand. Capricorn is like, we need a plan. And especially because it's dealing with the government and the systems right now, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, things can be very restrictive and restricted in having a, you know, Jupiter Capricorn transit. Jupiter Capricorn as your, you know, as your personal planet. Yeah, it's very, very restrictive. And then also, as we have Saturn moving back into Capricorn, you know, and, you know, coming back through to Aquarius by the end of the year, we're all about to see just how I was telling somebody the other day, just how bamboozled we've been and how bamboozled we are. I wanted to bring up the Wasp medicine. I wanted to bring up the Wasp Totem because when I went out to go connect with the water, and, you know, I spend time at this place and I go talk to my ancestors and really connect and commune with them. There was this wasp that, well, first of all, the birds was talking to me like in sync, and that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother video, a whole nother story. But not the birds, this wasp, and, you know, I've seen wasps say, hey, what's up to wasp in passing, but, like, there was something about this wasp. It would not leave me alone. Like, I'm sitting here trying to write, it's in my face. I'm sitting here talking, you know, or I'm bringing up ideas or anything. The wasp was just in my shit, in my face. And it was all black with like a yellow tail. It looked like it had something hanging from its bun. Its bum, booty cheeks. And when I looked into the medicine of the wasp, I seen that the wasp is actually about getting shit done. You know, divine feminine energy. You know, she's about her business. You know, she's about getting things together, getting things structured. Is very much so determined in what it needs and what it wants. And, man, making that shit happen. You know, the wasp does not wait for nobody. The wasp just makes sure it is getting done. You want to lay, Papa? Come on. Come on. Come on, Keila. Come on. I just love this boy so much. I just love you so much. You know that? So I learned about Keila today. I was walking to the store, and I was listening to my phone, and what I usually do is I play it on a video, and then I put it in my pocket. And, you know, instead of going back to the video that I usually go to, I actually just allowed the videos to play just to see what messages were coming up. And Shanetta is actually a tarot reader on YouTube. If you haven't looked at Shanetta's videos, she's amazing. I love her videos. But this one, well, actually, the two videos that came up for me today on that channel was Who Was I in the Past Life? But the first one was Who Are My Spirit Guides? And I wasn't drawn to just one particular section. I was drawn to different cards at different times. So I listened to the whole thing, but I was drawn to different cards. I think I went from the 3 to the 2 to the 1, and then I did the 4. I think it was something like that, but 2 of them were grandmothers. 2 of them were the grandmothers that have been described to me as my ancestors, my spirit guides that protect me. The softer grandma, and then the grandma who don't take no shit. And then Shanetta also talked about this, I don't know why I want to call it a deity, but this spirit with both male and female energy, and how this particular, along with one of my grandmothers, is connected to lions, felines, cats. And so now that I look at Keli, I'm like, my baby is a spirit that is looking and protecting me, You protecting me, Papa? You protecting me? Yeah. I just love this boy so much. He know I do. He know I love him. He ready to go to sleep. He gets so hyper when he's ready to just knock out and go to sleep. But yeah, y'all. This week, I would definitely say if you can take a break from social media. I took my break last week, and I'm still like in and out. I've just been trying to get some stuff done, doing some work and trying to get things planned, and making sure my space is nice and comfortable so I can really revel in my space, and just focus on being present with everybody that's in this room, you know what I mean? And getting right with myself, and still healing myself. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about this week where it's like I'm here, especially in terms of social media, but it's a part of me that still kind of wants to be off for a little while, or just off for a second, or just take that break, because it's just so much going on right now, y'all. And I'm not saying not to be informed or not to stay informed. It's just a lot going on, and it's okay to take a break from it if you need to, and really just regroup, and try to just kind of clear your mind and get your healing, wherever you need it, because we need it. We all need it, and we not gonna be no good if we running on running on no gas, so yeah, I pulled the guidance card, the 3 of Pentacles, the Earth card. What was this called? The Patience card. It's Earth, 7 of Pentacles, turning in, 4 of Water, and friendliness, water, 2 of Cups. So I think this is more about being friendly to your guides, being friendly and open to some spirits that might present themselves to you, or maybe you have an ancestor, or maybe you have a guide or a spirit that's trying to speak to you. And I'm not saying to let all those spirits in, just the ones that you know and feel and trust in your instincts and your intuitive nature that is good, and that's going to do nothing but give, just give to you and love you as you give back. I think those are the ones that you need to definitely be speaking to, and just having those conversations that need to be had, calling those things in, being very, very specific about the things that you are calling in as well. When I look at this turning in card and I look at the patience, change is happening as we speak, as I'm talking to you right now, but change is something that is, change is something that it doesn't happen overnight, and you know, it's gonna take time to really build on things. It's gonna take time to really, yes, yes, you see him. It's gonna take time for things um to really truly change. He got me all soft today. You got me so soft, Papa. You know, take this time to really love on you, and appreciate your family base. You know, appreciate home, whether that's your physical home or it's your body home. Getting right with that, getting right with your reality, because it's very easy. No, you don't. Lay your butt down. It's very easy to, you know, get distracted in wanting to do these Neptunian, Piscean things of like escaping. But it's not about not escaping, because we all need that escape, you know, at some point in our lives. But it's just more so about how you escape. So not letting the stresses of the world, hey, it's not letting the stresses of the world put you, you know, in a super duper dark space that you can't see up from. You know what I mean? So y'all take it easy. You know, shit is real right now, and it's gonna get even more real, you know. So I'm definitely not trying to sugarcoat that shit. I just know that, like, you know, there is always a light. It's always a light on the other side. We just have to get through it, and you know, stay up. I'ma definitely stop. I'ma definitely try to drop. I'm going to drop the North Node workshop that I did last week. North Node, South Node workshop that I did for 2020 Virtual Pride. But I'm going to also be dropping the cardinal fixed mutable sign video. So y'all stay tuned. Hit me up. I am doing Mars activations and also North and South Node activations, or North Node, South Node readings, consultations. So hit me up. Hit me up. What'd you say? Say hit me up. All right, y'all. Peace.